So now we are going to take a look at the SDU3 and how it is communicating with target server at the target line. And we know that in the MPEG system we are always communicating using a current loop, a two-wire communication, and the SDU3 is no exception. It uses the same way of communicating as the SDU1 and the SDU2. So if you check out the LEDs on the front of the SDU during startup, we can see the status LED is flashing. This is indicating that we have not yet reached a connection to the target server. Power, we have power on unit, obviously. When we get a connection to the target server, we see that the status LED is off, and we also hear a small beep in the SDU. So when this is happening, we know that the SDU has actually managed to find the target server at the other end by your targets. So the system we have set up here is very small. We have a SDU, we have a monitor, we have a connection box normally placed by the SDU at the firing line. We have a cable going all the way down to the target line, and to this box the target power unit is connected. And the signal is basically just going through this one and into your target server. The target server is like any other target, but it's the target which is closest to your power supply, and it's set up to be communicating also with the SDU at the firing line. All the other targets are not target servers, they are just communicating with the target server locally in that specific target line. So for a system that is actually working as it should, we will see the communication indicated on the comm LED here. So we can check that out. Communication LED is actually active independently of direction of the data transfer. So if the data is transferred from the firing line or from the target line, doesn't matter. It's going to be visible the same way. So we can have an example here now. We can press log in on the shooter's monitor and we can pay attention to the comm LED. You see a little bit of flashing. That's actually data sent from the SDU to the target server. And the same is happening if we have a shot, and I'm going to trigger a shot from the target here. You can see a rapid flashing, and this is basically the current loop, which is broken and connected again in a repeated certain pattern representing the data we want to transfer. So all this on and off is, it looks like very, very rapid short flash. And that's the idle situation of the system. If we would disconnect, we will also see that we then more permanently is disconnecting the current loop, and the comm LED is constantly on. Yeah, so that's it.